Hi, welcome to my playhouse. Today I'm in the garden and I want to show you another project that I'm doing. I'm trying to build a structure here. Right now it's full of things that just needs to go out of the rain, to be under a roof. And I wanna extend this building out here, and I built these columns, or it's wood that is glued together. And I had it standing last year, but the storm took it down because I built it too bad. And I had put down some columns here in the holes. Right now I took them out because what happened was that I had put up these big beams, and this is one of the columns that was down in the earth, and this was like a mounting point for a piece of wood, and it has teared that metal right off the sides here. So I need to make new ones, and I have some laying around here. These are ones that is broken. The concrete was probably not dry when I tried to mount this, so it broke. And I have another one. And I got some of the end parts as well, but this is it's not really repairable. So I'll take a big hammer and I'll take out the metal thing, because that's $10. Look at the garden, it's so pretty right now. I've been out cutting down bushes, and the fence here I've been cutting down too. It's not a real good fence. And this is my project to make new ones. And this one has been drying for about 2-3 weeks, so it should be ready for me to take it out. And what it is, it's a drain pipe. This piece is a drain pipe, and I cut out slices. Like this is a slice of the original drain pipe, and I've cut the drain pipe in lines. But let's see that when I try to take this apart. I have it standing in a bucket, because when the concrete is wet, it tends to run down water, and well, it's not very good to have wet concrete laying around. So that's why the bucket is there, and it has been raining, so there's water standing in the buckets. I'm gonna take it out onto the grass and disassemble it. And the bucket is ready for a new run. Okay, I was too lazy to go in and find a hammer, so I found a garden thing. And I also found the two pieces of metal that had broken off the thing, off the shoe down there. And well, this is kind of sad, because I thought I had made a great job, it just broke off in a storm, teared off the metal. So here's a new column for my garden house, and I need to be very careful because what I found is they're very fragile. But I'm gonna bring it down in the back garden, carrying it very carefully, trying not to break it on camera. So this is how I make my foundation blocks. Let's go down. Oh, let's bring the metal. I carried it down here, and the idea is that I have one now, and that goes in there, and I'm building another one, and that goes in here. And I've just put in these. This is coming out, and this is coming out, and it's more or less just to mark the holes so that I know exactly where to put them. And I have this. Oh, now there's something in front of it, but this beam, you can see down at the bottom there's some screw holes that was attached there before, and it goes over. There's one here, and they're connected together here and here, and that block needs to stay down there, and yeah, so I need the holes to be exactly where they were before. And this is the metal pieces that broke off this thing in the storm, was torn right off. Oh, I guess it goes a bit like this. Broken really bad. And the other column, it was one of these. It just took the top of it. Now I need to take one of these and break up the concrete. So let's bring one of these up to the house. Let's take the least heavy one. The church bell is ringing. We have really old churches here. That church is from the year 1200. If anyone wanna see a church from the year 1200, please let me know and I could make a separate video. So I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna find the big hammer and try and knock this. I need the metal. Found a big hammer on a shaft. Can you see that? Oh, it's pretty long, so I'm gonna try and knock it and see if I can get it loose. That went fairly easy. Now there's just a lot of cleaning up to do. No, that's good enough. And I'm gonna put this one back together. And we're kind of ready for a new go. I'm just gonna put on a piece of gaffer tape. This is just the bottom of the correct size. It's not really very necessary, it's just to strengthen this. This can dry for a little while. And we're actually gonna put it over in the bucket. The bucket. Something like that. Oh, I'm all over the picture. Like that. So when I put down concrete, it will stay in the bucket. So now we need to make some concrete. I've had too many of these break on me. So what I've started doing is putting in some iron, and what I'm using is ordinary cheap garden fence. So I'm gonna cut out a piece of this and fold it a bit around and put it down the tube. Put it down here and pour in the concrete. I'm in the picture again. Okay. So we're just gonna measure the height. Straighten it out a bit. Okay, I made like a round thing, and when I put it down it sticks up, so I have to bend it a little bit. A little bit more. This is good. Yeah. Now it goes inside. This is perfect. So right here I have readied the products to make some concrete. I got some cement, and I got the rubbles from before, I'm gonna use some of the smaller pieces, and I got some, this is sand and small stones, and there's some rain water in it. Yeah, doesn't matter. I got a big bucket, and this bucket is about the right size to fill up the pipe over here. And I got a cheap mixer. And when I say cheap, it's very cheap, from at least from this part of the country or the world. I think the mixer was about, what was it? It was $30, and the mixing pipe was about $5, so $35, and it has proven to be such a good investment. I've had this for 6 years at least, and I've used it a dozen of times. It has mixed a lot of concrete. So let's start mixing. Yeah. So now we just need it to go into the pipe. This is very heavy now. This is heavy. And I have a small garden shovel, so I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna start pouring in the goo. So. In a couple of weeks, this is ready to go into the ground, just like the other one. And I made a lot of extra concrete here. Luckily, I have a project that needs some more concrete, but I need it to be a bit thicker. So I'm gonna put in some more sand, and we'll go do that project as well. Well, I have this not very nice hole in the wall after I had my shores done. So I'm concreting this up. I've been doing this when I had leftovers, and today I have a lot of leftovers. So I expect that I could maybe finish this. think it needs another run. I'm not able to put on that thick layer at once. So next time I just need to put on a little bit. So I took the leftovers and came down here. And I have a couple of projects like this wall. I've put some on here. I'm building up. Supposedly it's supposed to become straight at some point. It's well, it takes a while. You can't put on very much, and I only use when there's leftovers. But I put on quite a lot, like this thick, and it actually fell down for me. I was putting on, and this just came sliding down, so I had to start all over, and I decided not to put on as much. And in here in the dark, oh, it's dark in here, and I put some on here. There's a hole here that I need to repair, so I put on some there. So back to what this video is really about, making these poles for putting wood down into the ground and fastening it. And this just has to dry for a couple of weeks, and it's pretty important that the concrete dries slow. So I got a plastic bag here from one of my favorite companies, and I'm gonna put that on top. Now this new column can dry up for a couple of weeks, and I can put it down into the holes that I got from the previous ones, the ones that broke, and I can mount back my garden shed, greenhouse, whatever that construction that I'm doing down there, whatever I'm gonna name it. I'm actually making it big enough so that I might have an indoor pool, just a tiny one, and I would like that. But this is how I make the columns, and it's really a lot of work. If you go out and buy these, they're actually only $20 or something like that. So I'm not really sure that this is worth the effort. But I started doing them, so I'm gonna do them all the way around, and I think I need 14 of them. Most of them I have already done, but yeah, it's a lot of work. So I hope you got something out of that. Maybe a project that you could do at some point if you need something like that. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again doing weird projects. And have a really nice day. Bye bye.